Okay, so basically, someone had a question as far as how I pull Fibonacci, and I really don't have much time right now. So what I will just give you a quick one run through on is based on the 5 and the 1 minute. I'm not going to go too in depth. To go long, you want to basically use the Fibonacci to find your best entry point from the the base of the impulse. So we have an impulse right here, right? So we have consolidation range going from here to here in this area, right? So we're sweeping high, excuse me. So we're sweeping highs and lows within this area, just by eyeballing with NQ, right? And when I say that, I mean this. I mean, as far as broadening formations are concerned, I'm not going to get too into that right now. But this is basically the broadening formation of the high and the low sweep. So here we have high, we come and then we create another high. From there we sweep a low. Uh, so I guess here denoting not even looking back. Let's just not let's not even think about that as of right now. We're looking just from right here alone on the chart. So we sweep a high, we sweep a low, so we know that we're within this range. Like we could get into this like some other time on how this works, but as of right now, like we're looking right here. So we take a high, we take out this low here, right there. You can see that's at the zero right there. And then so from this impulse up, it happens. It's gonna happen. I mean, basically, like your 50%, what I like to call it is a fair market value, which is half of the range in itself. And I'm only doing this to draw the line. So 50% of that would be 50% of this zone would be right here. Okay. And then I'm going to remove this Fibonacci so that way you can see it better. So right here and anything above this, if you're trying to go long, you're going to have a difficult time as far as risk reward is concerned. So, and vice versa. So when you want to go short, it's going to be above this level, this 50% level of this zone, and vice versa. Anyways, so we sweep this high right here. We come down, we take out this low here, and then we move to take out this high here, right? You can see that right here. It takes this high. And so if you get FOMO, this is one good way to kind of prevent that from happening. You get FOMO, right? And so what is a trend? Again, I say it, it's a consistency of a higher high and higher low, right? And so there we go. So that being said, so we see an impulse, right? And you can say order blocks, whatever. But the one thing that I look for personally is where this previous high was. If it breaks that, where is the impulse move happening? And then I'm looking at the first pullback. So if you see at one right here is the first pullback that I took, right? It's the first bearish candle of the 5 minute. You can do it on a 1 minute, you can do whatever time frame you want, right? It's the first hard bearish candle to where you can actually see price pulling back, right? So I'm taking that and I'm taking where the initial was, like where the initial move was, where it came from. So we swept this low, we came up, and then this right here was your structure, your mid. And so it's testing it here, rejected, came back halfway, 50% of that, broke through, and then came out, took this high. Here, it broke the high, and you can get FOMO on that. But you want to see, in order to take this long as a trade that's valid, you want to take it on the pullback retest of this break of this previous high from within this zone, right? So this is your golden ratio right here. This is like within this area right here is going to the your golden ratio right here. Okay. So the way I personally do, you can do this long or short. So this area here would be the golden ratio. This is the golden ratio. Um, and so what I'm looking at is whether or not this holds, like this previous high breaks in basis off of, this breakout. And so it does, right? So we see these wicks here. And then so if you want to refer back to the strat, and I don't know if any of you know of the strat. So right now we have a 212 right here. This area right here. This is a 212 on the strat. This area here. So this area is a 212, and so basically we have it doesn't break the high of this candle. It's a two bearish and then a one because it's with inside and it's compression with inside with the candle that's the predecessor, or I'm sorry, the predecessor, like the previous candle. And then the successor candle right here, because of the fact that this is why I would take this trade too. Like you could take it here on the pullback within the golden ratio, but right here, as far as the strat's concerned, like your target level, like
So
uh
terrace
your,
break.
your trigger is right here. So you're triggering right here, and then you're triggering to take out other highs on this level here, and then so on and so forth. Like from, if not there, then you're taking out this other level here, right here, and then if not that, then you're taking out this other high here. Okay, so you're taking out this is your next target high. Like if you want to go so much further into that. So and you can see. So basically how I build my trades as far as off of the golden ratio Fibonacci is with like based on the golden ratio. So I manually put this 559 number in here. The reason I'm talking fast is I don't really have a lot of time right now. So you can take it with ES and I'm sorry, with NQ, the point 618 works very well, but the 559 is my sweet spot because it's right in the between mid of the golden ratio. And so if I were to draw a long position, right, and I put it here, and then I target the 1.272, and this is my stop, the 441, you can see the RR to that is 6.08. And so basically, that's how I do it. I'm sorry guys, like I really don't have much time to talk on it right now, but to give you a quick run through, that's how I pull my Fibonacci's right there, just on the fly. And yeah, I gotta go. Like I had this phone, like like my family business is calling me. They're like, "Hey, where the fuck are you?" So I gotta get I gotta get going, guys. But just take a look at that. I recorded this, and I'll send it out to you guys. Okay. Hope everybody has a happy 4th of July, and I'll talk to you later. Aloha.